Notre Dame has provided a place of worship for millions over the past 850 years. It's a structural icon. KUJH reporter TJ Rowe says it turns out the cathedral has a closer connection to KU than you might think.
2 degrees of separation. That's all there is between KU and the infamous Notre Dame Cathedral. The connection? Spooner Hall. Henry Van Brunt constructed the hall, and he was the first to publish collections of Eugene Emmanuel Viollet-le-Duc's design principles in English. Viollet-le-Duc was a French architect who restored Notre Dame after the French Revolution. KU Architecture Associate Professor Steve Paget says Notre Dame and Spooner Hall are connected through the architects.
Through his work, through Van Brunt's work, which is now still a living thing, if you will, on this campus, through Spooner, it's only 2 jumps until we've got to Notre Dame.
The Natural History Museum is resculpting its eroded limestone grotesques using the same process that Notre Dame will undergo soon. The New York Times says Notre Dame's architectural design left it with a finite amount of time before catching fire. The dry wood beams in the attic, along with years of dust and debris, led to the collapse of the roof and spire. But the rest of the stone structure withstood the fire. KU architecture professor Kent Sprecklemeyer says he is surprised there was nothing in place to contain the fire.
Had the fire continued to burn at high temperatures, that would have affected the ability of the stone to stand up. I was kind of surprised because I would have thought they would have had some system so it wouldn't spread so rapidly.
French authorities chose not to install fire safety measures because it's tough to preserve such a monument when applying safety regulation. In Lawrence, KUJH News, I'm TJ Rowe.
French President Emmanuel Macron says he wants to rebuild the cathedral in 5 years. Both KU architecture professors say that's a bit ambitious.